We are seeing on UC campuses violence and a failure to respond to the violence we are seeing. And when there's a gap like that between an incident, the targeted group of students that's affected, and whether or not the university is enforcing policy in place, when they're not enforcing it, that to me is discrimination. My concern as a Jewish student is that the UC Board of Regents, the chancellors, and administration at large, I don't know if they understand why Jewish students on UC campuses are not okay right now. So we've seen acknowledgement from the university leadership saying, we hear you and we see you. But why students are not okay? This is not about First Amendment rights, free speech, nor is it about stifling speech. This is about the fact that when there are issues and incidents affecting Jewish students on campus, I am not seeing the university enforce the policies in place. So we've had 2 Jewish students physically assaulted on campus when expressing their Jewish identity via holding an Israeli flag to convey their national origin, which, as you may know, is a protected trait under Title VI. So right now, the university and UCPD, they've not declared those hate crimes. More importantly, though, they're not even investigating those crimes as hate crimes. So that is problematic because as a Jewish woman, I interpret that as if I express my Jewish identity on campus as it relates to my connection to the Jewish homeland, the Jewish state of Israel, if I am physically assaulted or attacked, the university will not even investigate that as a hate crime. And that tells me I'm not safe to fully express my Jewish identity on campus. What matters is that Jewish students were intimidated and they were aggressively approached and their personal property was attempted to be taken and they were verbally harassed because of an item they were carrying to convey and express their Jewish identity. So whether it was a t-shirt they're wearing to express their identity and they're attacked, a backpack, whether it's another object that they're holding, what matters is that they were doing something to express a protected characteristic of theirs, their Jewish identity. And that would qualify, I believe, as a hate crime because they were targeted based on a protected characteristic. However, the university is not investigating it as a hate crime. The university, they could not prevent that from happening. And I, as Hannah, am not asking them to prevent that from happening. What I am asking is that when crimes like these occur that affect Jewish students, I ask that they follow the policy in place. And for both of these cases, Jewish students have filed police reports with UCPD. In both of those 2 cases, my understanding is that the university is not investigating those as hate crimes. So again, it's one thing to declare it a hate crime. It's another not to even investigate it as such. And I'm an MBA. I'm not a lawyer. I have, though, quite extensively read different policies to understand when this happens, what is the university supposed to do? How are they supposed to respond? And it appears that the information and facts provided to these 2 Jewish students is not consistent with what I'm reading. And it's because of that inconsistency that I feel confident saying, I'm wondering if there's discrimination at Berkeley against Jews, and I want to do something about it.